We're off to a great year. I mean, we're a physically small store, but we've been having a great year. We have a really good team here. Everyone is career oriented. Everyone's passionate about what they do, and frankly, it's really easy to sell Mazdas. They sell themselves for the most part. Most of our customers come in having been referred by a friend or family member or coworker. Somebody else is driving a Mazda and loves their Mazda. And Mazdas are made for drivers, people who are passionate about driving. And when you buy a car from West Coast Mazda, I really feel that we're passionate about the cars we sell. Any brand could do what we're doing in terms of stack of technology, in terms of the thought behind the cars. Any brand could do that, but they're not willing to. Mazda is the only brand that is building cars with a purpose. There is a belief, a deep belief, and it all comes down to those two simple words, and zoom, zoom. And so while no one builds a bad car these days, I don't believe there's any other brand out there that's building a vehicle with as much passion behind it as Mazda. We're not trying to be the biggest car company in the world. We're trying to build cars for the discerning few who care about what they drive. We adopted a slogan 2 years ago, a better place to buy a car, and that really is more than a slogan. We really do believe that when a customer comes here, I actually would love it if they've been to another dealership before, Mazda or otherwise, and then they come here because it's truly a breath of fresh air. The experience here is easy, it's fun. Sometimes people come in with their gloves on, they're looking for the fight, and we could do the old-fashioned back and forth if you really want, but we're really here to deliver an easier car buying experience, a better car buying experience. And I'm very fortunate that as a sales manager, I get to instill that belief that buying a car doesn't have to be a difficult process on our entire team here. And frankly, we don't hire Joe Schmo. We don't hire the plaid suit wearing, cigarette hanging out of the mouth car salesperson here. All the people that work here are passionate about what they do. Nobody here that I can think of has sold another brand of vehicle before. They bleed Mazda blue, if you will, and I think that really does set us apart from most other dealerships out there. Look, everyone wants to get a good deal. I understand that. We are willing to give a good deal without you having to fight for it. The nice thing working for Mazda is that there's only so much money to go around. Every Mazda dealer from here to Newfoundland pays the same price for the vehicle. There's only so much markup in a vehicle. So with that being said, it's easy. When we give a good deal, it's easy for us to say, look, this is a good price, and people, they can shop to another dealer or whatever they want to do, and they will understand that that is a good price. They could have, spent doing the back and forth and fought for it for half an hour to arrive at the same point, but if you want our best price, here it is. No problem. No fight. Typically between 5 and 7% of the MSRP of the vehicle is markup in the vehicle, and there is costs that come out of that, of course. We got to put a full tank of fuel in there for you. We got to clean it up for you. And the truth is, most people are fair. Nobody's looking to put you out of business. Most people believe that a certain amount, whether it's a percentage or a dollar figure, is fair, and they're willing to pay that. I appreciate that, and if somebody wants to go to Car Cost Canada to find out what we pay for a vehicle, please be our guest and do so. I'd be happier knowing that you know what we pay for a vehicle, knowing that you know that there's a certain amount on top of that that's fair for a dealership to make, and we can both carry on and make it an easy process. Was always traditionally in the past that there's the 7 steps of the sales process, and for somebody new getting into business, they were taught these steps. These are the steps, and this is the order you have to do them in. And quite frankly, The car buying process has changed drastically since the internet, since there's so much information available out there. Our number one job when we're first meeting a customer is to find out where they're at in that process. We don't need to, we can skip the first 4 steps, quite possibly skip right to step 5 because they've accomplished that on their own. And we're not going to insult a customer in dragging them back to step 1 and going through all these steps just to arrive at what they wanted to accomplish. We're very conscientious about achieving what the customer wants to achieve or helping them achieve what they want to achieve. I think that word insulting is a good word, because frankly, if I came in and I just want to test drive a car, but you make me go through step 1, steps 2, step 3, step 4 to get the permission to drive a car, you're wasting my time. That's not how we do things here. We really do value the work that consumers done on their own and respect that, and do what we have to do just to help them complete that process. I'm Brad Hansen, General Sales Manager here at West Coast Mazda. If you're looking for a passionate car buying experience, West Coast Mazda is a better place to buy a car.